everyone and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Sassy. If this is your first time watching me, welcome to the family. Please click the red subscribe button to join this family. Give this video a like, leave a comment and share. In today's video guys, I would like to talk about my transition journey. Okay, how I started and where I am today and how long it took me. So guys, I would like to thank you all for 500 subscribers. Yes, I reached my 500 subscribers goal last week, like some few days ago, and I really want to thank you all for the support and the love you've been showing me. I know there are some few haters here, but I just don't care. I just care about the love and the support from you guys, my subscribers, my family. Yeah, so if you want to know my transition journey, then keep on watching this video. Don't mind my eyes. I'm outside and the sun is a little bit up, so that's why I'm squeezing my eyes. Don't think that I have a problem with my eye. No, I don't have any issue with my eye. I'm just outside and the sun is a little bit out, so that's why I'm just like kind of like, you know, but I can clearly see. So yeah, this video is just to tell people my story. You know, that's the main reason for my channel. I tell my life story, my lifestyle, everything about me, my talent, what I can bring, all that stuff. So this video is about my transition journey, and I've been transitioning for the past 6 years. Yes, if you don't know, yeah, that's how long I've been transitioning. And people will be like, how is that possible? You know, you've been transitioning for 6 years. Yeah, I've been transitioning for 6 years. Let me kind of break it down. I started transitioning in the year 2016 from September, October, November, that side. I started to transition. I started to do my transition. Like, if I say transitioning is in different stages, you know. And during that time when I started my transition, it doesn't mean that I started to appear like how I look today. No, I started transitioning mentally. I started transitioning mentally, like which way, like how. I started transitioning, preparing my mind and my soul, my spirit of what will come out of my transition. I started transitioning, making up my mind that okay, I'm going to lose friends, I'm going to lose family, I'm going to lose everything. I'm just going to start as a new person. That's the transition I did mentally. I transitioned my thoughts, my mind, everything, the way I looked at things. I started to look at things differently. You get me? That's how it is. It's like your eyes has opened and you start to see your real self, and you don't care what people say, what people do, you know. So that's how I started to transition in 2016, 2017. When I got to China, I finally made the decision that I would transition. You know, I started thinking about it before getting to China, but before getting to China, I was not fully convinced about my decision. I was like in the process of transitioning, when you are mentally transitioning, you go back and forth, back and forth. So that's how it was. I didn't really process everything well because my parents were there, my family was there, people that you love and care so much about were around you. So they were kind of like coming between your decision, So when I got to China and I had time for myself and I had a space for myself, being alone for some time, I finally realized that I had to do what makes me happy, what makes me me, what makes me stand out, what makes me feel comfortable. That's how I finally made the conclusion that, okay, this is what I want. Like, this is me. I can't run from it. So I just, transition mentally like that. Then in the year 2017, after my first semester, getting to the second semester, first year in China, that's when I started to cross-dress. Okay, I started to cross-dress. I will still wear some of my clothes that I brought with me from my country, but still I'll do my hair. Sometimes I do my makeup. Sometimes I just mix up. Cross-dressing doesn't really mean that you basically wear everything as a woman. No, that's not cross-dressing. Cross-dressing is basically mismatching everything, like you putting some things which belongs to the opposite gender and you are another gender. If you are male, you wear something of the female gender with the male attire you are wearing. Like maybe let's say you wear a t-shirt with a jeans trouser, then you wear female jacket on top of the t-shirt, you wear earrings. That's cross-dressing. It kind of looks a little bit like masculine outfit, but no, it's cross-dressing. Basically, it's not about fully wearing everything like a female, then it's cross-dressing. No, I was cross-dressing like that. I was mix matching everything. I was cross-dressing. I'll do my hair, I'll braid my hair, and I will still wear my male clothes. Those days I used to mismatch everything. So it was going like that. Then the second semester ended. Then we got to second year, first semester, which was 2017 December. First semester of second year, I fully started to appear in more female ways and doing my hair and makeup, and that's when I really started to teach myself how to do makeup. That's when I started to do my makeup. When we have a little bit of party, get together with my colleagues, I'll do my makeup and wear female attires. And during that year, that's when I had a friend. She really kind of like got me. She got me, and she was like, okay, if you really want to do what you are doing, then go fully for it. So she was kind of like a support which I didn't have. So from her support, it kind of like gave me the morale to do what I really want to do physically, like appearing the way I really wanted to appear. Because at that time I was still like struggling with what people were saying, what people were doing about me, like the talks were getting to me. But from her support, I got a little bit courage, and I did most of the things that I really thought I couldn't do. So we got to 2018. and I just kept on growing. So you realize that I already got into like 3 years into my transition. It's like a stage, it's a journey. And even during that time, I didn't even start taking hormones. I didn't take anything. I was just like cross-dressing, doing my hair and all that stuff. So I was getting more further into my transition. 2018 came, second semester of my second year. Then I was like, okay, fully into myself, my real self now. I bought a lot of hair, human hair, did my, like I just basically changed my whole wardrobe. I changed my whole wardrobe. I just started to appear different. That was second year, second semester of 2018, and that was the beginning of 2018. So that time I started to have like people started to just hate on me because they realized that I've gotten to a stage that they can't talk any to get to me anymore, because I've now developed this confidence that they thought I never had in me. So I finally did the 360. I finally did the 360. When I'm going for lectures now, I fully appear as a female. Anywhere I go, I fully appear as female. I do my makeup, do my nails, do my hair, wear female clothes, do everything. I fully appear as female. And I just have to remind you, at that time, I wasn't taking hormones. I wasn't on hormones. I was just transitioning, appearing as female. And I started to have enemies, which I didn't know I was making. Because if you are being your real self, you automatically have enemies which you don't really intend to have. So people started to hate on me. There were some few quarrels here and there, fights. And at the end of the second semester of my second year, I had an accident, which I made a video about. I had an accident. I broke my leg. That time I was actually planning to visit Ghana. I already booked my flight. I wanted to go and spend a month in Ghana and come back to China, because 2 years in China and I just wanted to like go and visit and come back. Then September will be my birthday. So I was kind of like planning my birthday, what I'll do for my birthday, and when I get back to China and everything. Like I was kind of planning everything, and I had my accident. So the accident I had destroyed all my plans. It pulled me down a little bit. So after my accident, I had surgery, went back to Ghana. I went back to Ghana, stayed in Ghana for 6 months. So that was a full semester. So that was my third year, first semester. I missed that semester. So after that semester, I came back to China. Then after that, I did my 2 semesters in the third year, second semester, which was 2019, beginning of 2019. So beginning of 2019, I was doing my first semester and second semester together. When I went to Ghana, because of my injury, because of my leg fracture, I did transitioned for 6 months because my parents didn't know I was transitioning, and I didn't want them to know at that time. So I did transitioned, and because I didn't have a choice, I had to do transition because I was not able to walk for 6 months. I had a fracture on my leg. So after I came back to China 2019, beginning of 2019, I now started to transition again, started to do my transition again. So when I came back and I started to do my transition again, it surprised some people because they didn't know that I would come back and continue my transition. They thought maybe if I get to Ghana, my parents would notice and talk me out of it, or something will just change my mind and I'll stop whatever I'm doing. But people didn't really know that I already mentally transitioned before physically transitioning, so they don't really get it. They feel like you just wake up one morning and you just decide that you are going to do this. That's the mentality of most people, which is not true. Because if you are a real trans girl, if you are a real transgender, you will know that you have to mentally prepare yourself first for the journey you are about to take, because it's not an easy journey. Yeah, it's not an easy journey at all. So I came back, I transitioned again. I was going on my journey 2019, beginning of 2019, second semester of my third year. I did my first semester and second semester in one, so it was really tough for me. So, and I was also going to the hospital to check up on my leg, prepare for my second surgery, to take out the metal from my leg, because after the accident the metal was placed in my leg, so I had to keep going to the hospital for a checkup. Then the doctor will set a date for my second surgery. Then I did the second surgery in August of 2019. So the metal was removed from my leg, and I took like 2 months to heal back again. But during that time I was still transitioning, and I went to the hospital as a trans girl. I went to the hospital as a female for my second surgery. So the doctor respected my decision, respected who I was. He operated on me as a female. I was admitted in the female ward as a trans girl. So yeah, it really made me feel happy for my second surgery. So after my second surgery, I finally made my mind that I will start taking hormones, because I was kind of like, okay, is this something I really want? Is this something I don't want? But I really didn't know where to get hormones and all those stuff. So my mind wasn't really focused on taking hormones. My mind was just focused on me being female, me being who I am, me being trans, me being happy. I started taking hormones from 2019 December. That was like the beginning of my final year. Yeah, the beginning of my fourth year, first semester of my fourth year. So I started to take hormones, but I was on and off. I wasn't regular on it. So yeah, January of 2020, I wrote my IELTS, and during the time, during the first semester of my final year, that's when I started my YouTube. I started to do my YouTube channel because at that time I was like, okay, yeah, I have arrived, kind of, because I have gone through like the journey, and I have arrived at the point that I had to show myself to the world, tell my story. So that's what happened. I finally made everything official on Instagram. I made everything official in 2019. Yeah, but actually 2020 was the year which I really fully came out as me. Yeah, I officially came out as me, and I graduated in 2020 June. After my graduation, posted my pictures, and my pictures got to my parents. They got to know that I've transitioned. Then I was threatened of being disowned, and after some time it was like after being cut off from the family, financial problems started, struggling, reality of life just hit me so hard. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to be me. It's not easy to be trans. People should understand that our life is not a choice. We wake up in the morning and choose to be us. It's not. It's not. So after that, I continued transitioning, taking my hormones, continue my journey up to date. So I graduated as me, as a trans girl, because why not? I was like, I'm graduating, and it's a memory that will last with me for a lifetime. So why not do it as me, as the person that I am? So I graduated as me, and it was a good memory for me, but not a good memory for some people. But anyways, I do everything from my own happiness. I'm not doing anything to please anyone, and that's something that you have to learn about your life, because if you want to please everyone in your life, you will never be able to get to your destination. You will never be able to make it in life, because you want to please your parents, you want to please this person, you want to please the other person, and you get to a point that you just be confused with your life. You will not know which direction to go to. You get me? So that's how this life is. You have to be yourself. You don't have to listen to the opinions of others. You have to follow your heart. You have to do what you want to do for yourself, what makes you happy. So that's what I did. That's what I basically did. So yeah, that's my transition journey. And now I'm still here. I'm still going on. So yeah, guys, this is my transition journey story, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys ask that question, and you feel shy to ask me personally, like how did I start? How did this all start? Like how? Yeah, this is just how it started and how it's going. Okay, this is how it's going. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. Please give this video a like, leave a comment and share. but please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so see you in my next video. Bye.